Feed the beast. Yeah, feed the ducks. Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG community server playing Feed the Beast Beyond. And I'm in my tower, and I've been doing a little bit of work here. The last episode, I got the netherbrick to complete the tower, and if we take a quick look up, yeah, I've got netherbrick going all the way up as high as it's going to be, and lighting. Here, let me show you what I did a little bit ago to get this going. I went ahead and did some setting up of what I want the decoration to be, and the good news is I only need to do a quarter, and then I can replicate it around. So here's my test subject. This is what I'm basing it off of. It's a design from a vanilla server, and I use that in the Avant 3 server for the format for my mob drop tower. But since I don't have access to that server, I went to vanilla to grab that. So I went ahead and looked at it and said, okay, here's the doorway going in. It needs stuff on the side. So I came over here and said, there's the doorway. Let's put stuff on the side. And everything needs to be a little bit bigger because this is about twice as big as that one. So again, I looked at the side piece and say there's, 1, 2, 3, 4 indents. And looking at this, there's 1, 2, 3 indents. So it's it's getting a little bit bigger. I do like the nether brick fences in there, but instead of having it being open here, I went ahead and poured the lava down, and that's going to provide some lighting at night. And then there's glowstone here, so I went ahead and put some glowstone there. So that's what I've been playing with. This one you can see. We went ahead and kind of sloped the outer bit a little bit, and then there's a bunch of glowstone there to light things up. So I went in here, and netherbrick's kind of dark, but I went ahead and had fun kind of adding a nice skirt that's blousing out here at the bottom of the tower to kind of give it a nice little sloped effect. Yeah, you can kind of see that there. There we go, kind of sloping out. And then the area around here is going to be very nether-y. So I haven't made up my mind whether this tower and the nether around it came here, or this tower appeared and is slowly corrupting the land around it to nether. But that's later. First, got to get the tower going. And speaking of tower, this I've just had up to do a look and see what it is. But it's time to start working on the crown piece up here, and a lot of this I'm looking going, it needs to be about twice as big. So I went to plots and figured out that the top here, the crown is going to be 42 wide. So that means it's from 21 from the center out to here, and this is a quarter of it. So if I come over here, and actually I should reclaim some of this dirt. How much dirt do I have? I got some dirt. Let's get a little bit more back. Grok. And if my voice sounds a little gravelly, it's because it's early in the morning. And alrighty, so what I want to do is I want to go ahead and duplicate this around, because I already laid it out once. The dirt is just there so that things will connect. So if I stand about here, and this is part of Schematic, which is an allowed mod on here. So if I hit the red point and looking at it, it looks like it's too high, so I'm going to drop it down 1, and then nope, negative this way, there. So it's going to take this piece right here, and then I need to have it come over and grab the rest of this. So about here. So boink, up just a little bit to this needs to go, nope, there's one more. You can see the little green lines here show that should catch everything here. This needs to go 1. All right. So looking at this, the blue and red points have shown that, and that will capture everything I need. So let's go ahead and I'll put on an armor. Let's go ahead and be nice and sleep real quick for the server. Oh hey, I can see a little bit of light up there in the other tower. There's a big discussion online in Discord as to what is Mekele's tower, you know, because it's kind of based off of Lord of the Rings, you know, which exactly is that, and which tower is mine. Well, mine's this one. It's not really Lord of the Rings, but that one, since that was made by Nepokama, I have no idea what his inspiration was for doing it, but I'm just borrowing his design. Anyway, so now that it's day, wrong key, I want to go back to here, and let's save this as crown. Hit save. All right, so crown has been saved. So now I need to, let's zip over to here. Zip, come on. There. All right, I'm gonna turn, let's unload this one. That was the tower down there. And I'm gonna turn this off so I don't see it. And now let's load the crown. So there's the vanilla tower I've been doing. There's the bloodwoot I set up for down below in a couple episodes back. So I need to load crown. Load, and you can see it's a little bit high and off-centered. So let's drop it down that way and that way. All right, so that's exactly where it needs to be to be exactly what it was originally set up. Now I'm going to go ahead and rotate this. Doop. Okay, so that's going to be the one to the right, so I need to shift it. Is it this one? That's the one. So I'm going to shift this over. One more. One more. And I could remember whether it was positive. Nope, I did the wrong one. So nope, that, and nope. Yeah, mine like a steel trap. All right, so you can see how this now completes the second quadrant of this, and this dirt here is to give me an idea as to where the center chunk is. Since this is even, you know, there isn't a single center block. But now I can come over to here. And one of the nice things about this is now I've turned the printer on, and this is why I have the dirt here. It just goes ahead and places the blocks from my inventory into here. Done. That's pretty cool. All right, so now let's turn the printer off. Let's come back over to here, and I just repeat the process. So let's rotate, and then this one. Nope, that's the wrong one. Wrong direction. Yeah, see, I never remember which the positive and negative should be. One more, there we go. And on. And this gives me a guide as to what the crown, I was thinking collar, no, this is a crown at the top, is going to be, so that I can start sloping in the sides. And I got rid of my example down there, but the sides are going to kind of stagger in as this comes out, and then really spiky on top. So that's what I'm doing at this point. Gonna wrap this around, get rid of the dirt, and then start spiking it up. So I spent a little bit of time today getting the top part of my tower done. Well, I'd say at least a quarter of it done, because I'm going to plan on mirroring it around. And you can see I brought up the Schematica for the vanilla tower, and you can see how the top kind of bows out just a little bit and makes that crown. And I was thinking, I want something a little spikier than that. So here's what we got. There is the spiky top, and you know, it works. It works. You can see here there's a piece that comes down, and yeah, we got that happening over here. Yeah, I'm thinking this works. I don't have much on the inside here. I'm gonna knock out that, and I'm thinking a solar panel up there would be good. But I went ahead and stuck a few things back on this side. Some of the glowstone provides for a little bit of lighting. Yeah, having the mega torch there really helps. So at this point, let's see, hit my thing here, show this. I've gone ahead and grabbed, let's see, quarter tower. Let's go ahead and save that. Gadink. because that should be exactly the quarter tower here that's done. And so just like I did when I set out that ring, and initially I did that ring all in nether brick, and I realized, no, this top here is going to be the steel, and in here there's a little room, yep, little rubber banding. This room in here is the bottom part, and I can have staircases or whatnot going on up here. So I've got a quarter here, so let's drop down. Whee! Splat. And I want to go ahead and select quarter tower. It's done, and you are slightly off, but not a huge amount off. Looks like a square off, maybe more. Let's bump over this direction. Okay, I think that's the right direction going that way, but I think it needs to go up one. See, all of these are, hello sheep. No, I can see this is incorrect right here, so that's what we need. We need to go up to the other that way, and this one. There we go. So that is exactly what we're looking for, but at this point I need to rotate this. Rotate. And so this needs to go over here. Alright, let's bounce it over here a bunch. Is this one? It is. How close? You can see the curved piece coming out of the side, and you are off by a bunch. What am I missing here? Yeah, I went, looks like too far. That should do it. And why? Oh, because that's the stuff that's not here. That's what it is. Okay, so I can come through and I can chop out now these pieces here that need to appear. And in fact, if I put my printer on, it'll go ahead and put in the bits as soon as they're gone. Doink, the stuff is there. That should be, I don't see why that's showing up as like wrong, that purple. Well, this definitely shows up as wrong, and that's strange. I don't know why it's showing up as wrong, because it certainly should be there. Oh, see, it's got some weirdness where it's not doing the side piece correctly. Funky. Okay, so yeah, it has problems with the stairs, but that's okay. We can handle stairs. We can do the stairs. And I do not have any of the nether brick posts on me. But yeah, it shouldn't take too much time replicating this around. I am going to have to pay close attention to what the stairs do. Yeah, that was me chiseling that block there. So let's come on down here. This is pretty handy, you know, having it to come through here and put everything in place that I need. Yeah, yes, this works. Because I can spend the time getting something that looks good, and then come back later and set it up so it looks even better. Alrighty, how well will this work down here? That's a good question. That's weird. That's doing that. Okay, so the stairs are going in very nicely here. Oh, am I out of stairs? No, I still have a few stairs. There we go. Stairs are weird. You need to kind of look in the right direction, and I'm out of stairs. Where is my crafter? There it is. Crafter and a stick. Let's make some more stairs. Oh, I'm going to need more of the stairs than that, I can tell. Alright, doink. So this... What's something right here? Or something not there? Oh, I'm out of stairs again. Silliness. Get a couple of these going here. Alrighty, so boink. You shouldn't be there. All right, that puts that in place. So yeah, this works pretty fast. It's, you know, I'm still able to use my creativity to come up with something, and then just use the Schematica to make it a heck of a lot easier to get the stuff in place. Because yeah, I've doing this manually all the way around, just by eye and spot what should be where. That's kind of grating on my nerves, but I'm glad to see this is working here. This is not going to work nearly as easily because a lot of these things don't have a connection. If here I fly in, you can see how a lot of these pieces just don't hook up to other pieces, and they're going to need some temporary blocks to hook. Why? Oh, that's why I went through and changed some of these so that they're different. Yes, that works. Alrighty. So here's where I need some junk blocks, and at this point I really don't. Well, I could use some of these nether brick ones here in the area, and pick them back up. Alrighty, so this is what I'm going to be doing for the next little while, is running through and getting this working here to replicate to the tower around, and then I can play with stuff on the inside as far as getting this set up. So I have, get back up there. So I have stuff up here for doing my tech. One of the things I'd like to do, since the end got opened up today, I would like to make a zip over to the end, get the dragon back, bring him back and kill him so I can get some dragon's breath. Because why? Well, let's take a look. Dragon's breath. Dragon breath. This little guy right here, dragon, if we take a look, I need that for the nanobot beacon controller, and I need, this is for tier 1, you need 2 of them for tier 2, you need 4 of them for a tier 4, 8, so I'm going to need 16 of these for the tier 4. And what is this, a dragon bricks? Oh, that's kind of funky looking. What else can I do? Solar panel 7, that's a decent amount of oomph to going on there. Ender star. What can we do with an ender star? No, I saw that, but oh, wings of the bat. That's nice. Advanced ring of speed. Oh, these things are very nice. Although I think I'd go with the nanobot rather than these, just because I like that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and spend some time getting this all set up and looking ship shape over here. Ooh, these actually break faster than the other stuff. Yay! Alrighty, so this is what I'm going to be doing for a bit. Yay! The tower is done! Well, at least the outside is done. And if we take a quick look up there, yep, it looks pretty good. In fact, here's one thing that is a problem, though. You know, it took so much more steel than I thought it would take, just because it was the outside. But it worked nicely. And let's fly up a little bit higher. I wanted something to be a little bit spikier than the other, so that's what we've got here. I don't have anything on the inside yet. It's just, you know, the bare area. There's the center of the chunk that I'm working with. And yeah, needed the mega torch because things were spawning around, so that would be bad. But there's a problem with building with this much netherrack. Nether brick. It seems to have corrupted the chunks that I'm in here. Let's fall down. Whee! Yeah, it seems to have done some corrupting, and we've got a little nether-like stuff going on here, which is not nearly as good as I thought it might be. But oh well. What I did do is now this nice little rubber band here. I did want to follow the contours of the land very much, so this side here, you can see the pieces are coming much further down, and I actually dropped this piece down so it's down on this level, and if we spin over here you can see it's up here on this level. Just because, you know, that's where the ground was, rather than building it up. So, yep, we got some nether corruption going on, which is always funky looking. And I sprinkled some ores around and planted some mushrooms, and I punched out the corners because I kind of like that than the actual square. So, you know, that's just the way it goes. I went ahead and made one of the sigil, the lava sigil from Blood Magic, so I could sprinkle some lava around, made it much easier. And that one hasn't grown yet. This is one of the little, what is this, blue? Yeah, it's the blue glow shroom from the Nether, and that hasn't grown yet. This over here I had fun with. Hey, come back. This over here, it was my little planted area, and I decided to kind of keep it so like the corruption hasn't quite enclosed it yet, but we do have lava over here, so I had to clear out some of the water so I could stick the lava in place. But yeah, I'm having fun with this. I like this tower. It looks quite massive. You know, Mechla's is taller over there, but that's okay. Mine looks better. So, but you know, it's not a competition, because if it was, I'd win. So anyway, I like the idea of it just kind of corrupting the ground around. I think I pulled it off. I tried to keep it pretty much in the 3x3 chunk area, but it's leaking a little bit over because it's kind of an evilly sort of castle, and I don't recall seeing these ghostwood trees growing this big in the Nether. But yay for big tree. Oh well. The inside is completely undone. Haven't done anything in there, but that's okay. It is finished on the outside, so that means I've got walls, and I think that needs another cheer. So, yay! I've got walls. Now I've got to do all the rest of the work, and get floors and stuff like that. But that's for another show. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here, playing on the FTOG community server, and thanks for watching. Bye.